season. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And it's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him. But, David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week. You can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Quarterback making checks. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unleashes one. Makes a catch. Converts on fourth down. He's still on his feet.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got...
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, a lot of space. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
And every team has their script, and they want to get the game off on this foot, and they want to make sure that they have balance and get these plays in and assert the line of scrimmage. Run the football, and they do. They create the explosive run, and they open this football game with a touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So UTEP's offense will have its first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll do it himself. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And the Miners line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. First play of the drive comes from the 41. He'll ride his man on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Here comes the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a 1st down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the 1st down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the 1st down marker is.
They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like...
It's a seam wide open. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the...
Got enough space, and he'll take it in for a touchdown.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Ferguson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. To the air, it's Nelson. Quick strike complete. Tackle is made at the 23. Let's call it a 5-yard pickup. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Turning on the Jets. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
The Miners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Complete downfield. How? Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? That score could have put them within realistic striking distance, but the penalty turns things around, and they'll have to go back to work. They punt it away on 4th down. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Rides the back on the option to give. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with the first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz second quarter. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read. It's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking for space. It's quick. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's quick. Gets it in there for the touchdown.
Man, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well. Offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Connection to the right. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Miners come to the line in the hurry-up. Guys, let's talk for just a minute about UTEP. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want...
There he goes! Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Miners are moving quickly down the field. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And he made the read off the RPO, and he decided to take off, run the football. But, man, you got to take care of that thing. Fumbles the football. The defense gets the ball back.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He is brought down, but, man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run. He now has 56 yards on the ground, a very productive first half here in the season opener. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
To the 15. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Might be calling a hot route. Little touch pass to the receiver. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And now they've moved into the red zone. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on third. Caught close to the marker, it's Campbell. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They're working that left side. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Wilson on the carry. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Finds his tight end. Lots of running room. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Reads it, fires complete. Turns it on in midfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Miners will hustle to the line.
Good enough for first down.
To the air on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. All by himself down the middle. And the defense got it. No one's going to get it. Touchdown.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Looking to pass. It's Nelson. Snagged out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Grabbed behind the line, it's Brown. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Time Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Miners will line up to punt it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Wide open spaces. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Bradford. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We're just about ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starting this third quarter on the ground. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Back to throw, it's Nelson. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Miners will call on their punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He's got it. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll run the option. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. He's loose. Turning it on. The tag. Touchdown. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Nelson. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Miners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Miners send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Now on the option. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The option look. Now the pitch. Beck's going for the goal line. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
And added on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Pulls it in, it's Smith. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Miners come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. And the Miners will punt this one away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been...
He's going up top. He's got it inside the 25. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
And man, it has got to be so rewarding as an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call, and that's exactly what we saw there. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open receiver.
It's complete to the left. Snatched it right out of the air and waltzed his way into the end zone for the touchdown. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Miners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Nelson. Sets up the screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Miners will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Calls his own number. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Campbell. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Campbell. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes! Good pickup there. He gets enough for the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the option. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got a chance. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be...
Oh, he's got some space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. lining up for the PAT.
On for the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social.